So success, to make our ways prosperous and successful by meditating on the Word of God. Remember, meditation is the one that takes us to God. And when we are where God is, we can pray and ask Him the things that we want. When we are where God is, then we can ask Him the things that we want. Is it a house? Is it job? Is it work? Is it this? Is it that? Is it children? When you are where God is, then you can ask Him. And that is done through meditation. And you pray. So there are these principles that are small and very important in the sight of God. And we turn them the other way around. Most people, they will pray and meditate, when meditation is the one that gives way to prayer. So without meditation, there is no prayer. So you have to meditate and pray. And whatever you say or you ask for when you meditate, you receive it because you are following the right procedure. So note that there is no one that becomes successful without conditions. So there are conditions to be followed. If you want to become prosperous and successful, there are conditions that have to be followed. Many people have missed them. These conditions, they have missed them. And that is why a lot of people, many of them, they are struggling now because of those conditions. They are not followed. They are not followed. And we can't see prosperity. We can see success because those conditions have not been followed. So there are things that we need to do for us to become successful and prosperous. So there's no one, I want you to mark this, there's no one that becomes successful without the supernatural help. There's no one that becomes successful without divine help. Every person that you know now, that you knew, or you meet that is successful, these people, they are connected to the divinity. They are connected to the supernatural. And that is the only reason why they are doing better in what they are doing. Some of them, they have visited shrines. Some of them, they have killed. Some of them, they have done all sorts of things. And by doing all those few things, they have gained power and success, prosperity. And that prosperity or that success was given to them by the divine. It was given to them by the supernatural. And there were conditions that they had to follow. Those that went to the witch doctors to be given children or to be assisted in having possessions, houses, these cars, they were given conditions to get those things. There are conditions. If you want to become successful, there are conditions that have to be followed. With God, it is the same, because whatever the devil is using is imitating God. So if the wicked people, they know how to follow conditions and they achieve their temporal success, it means there's something that we are missing in terms of being successful or being prosperous. There's a sacrifice that needs to be made. There's a sacrifice that needs to be made. And that sacrifice, it is offered to the supernatural and not to the natural. When that sacrifice is offered to the supernatural, then in exchange, you are given success. And that success that you are given, it is now kept by constant sacrifice. Constant sacrifice. That's why you find those people that visit, the devil, that they have made deals with the devil. They have sold their souls and all those things. They are in motion trying to, please the devil. They are in motion trying to please the devil. It is more like a contract. You have to renew it. It has to be renewed every time. Each time it has to be renewed. They are renewing their contract for them to sustain their wealthy, their prosperity, and their success. They have to renew that. They have to keep on sacrificing. The time that you stop sacrificing, you stop. The success drops. There is no person that is successful now, or the most influential people that you know, none of them is successful without the divine help, without the supernatural help. There is assistance that comes from beyond us, beyond our realm. There is help that comes in the other world, that assists them, that enables them to attain that success, to pursue that success. There's something that assists them, because no man that is normal, no neutral man becomes successful. There's no neutral man that becomes successful. Every person that wants success, want to become successful, want prosperity, you have to be a spiritual man. You have to be a spiritual man. There's no neutral ground. You want success, be spiritual man. You have to be spiritual. We go in Mark 10 and 29. So Jesus answered and said, "Surely I say to you, there is no one who has left a house, or brothers, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, even land, for my sake and the gospel's sake, who will not receive 100-fold in this time." Mark that one. In this time. Selling to us. Jesus is selling to us. He's proposing. This is a transaction. Jesus is telling us, no one. He's advertising to us. It's either you take it or leave it. Jesus is saying, no one that leaves his mother, that leaves his children, that leaves his land, that leaves his possession for my sake and the gospel of the Lord, that shall not have 100-fold. And that's success. That is success. 100-fold. That is success. That is success. Success. That is prosperity. That is what we are talking about. No one that leaves those things and runs to God, that will not have 100-fold. In this time. He says in this time and not in heaven. He says in this time. Success is for earth. Success is for earth. Prosperity is for earth. These things, they are for us on earth.